All right, San Diego State football on the recruiting trail had an official visit weekend. We've been talking about Danny O'Neal, the three-star prospect out of Indianapolis that decommitted from Colorado when Sean Lewis left Colorado for San Diego State. He was on a visit this past weekend. Indications are the visit went well. What's interesting here for me is that the Aztecs haven't officially landed a commitment as of yet from Danny O'Neal, to the best of our knowledge. But there are other commits, including a tight end commit, Arthur Bann, that is quoted today at 247sports.com about his visit to San Diego State. And one of the things he said that kind of stuck with me is that what was written about was that the current commits to San Diego State are working on quarterback visitor Danny O'Neal. Here's a direct quote. We were all definitely trying to get Danny to pull the trigger and join in on what we have going on. He's a really cool guy. I'd love to have him as my quarterback. This is a tight end recruit by the name of Arthur Bann. So Danny O'Neal was on campus here at San Diego State. He wouldn't have visited. We've heard this said a couple of times. He wouldn't have visited, obviously, if not for the Sean Lewis hire.
Yeah.
Because he had that relationship with Sean Lewis at Colorado. All indications are the visit went well, and now we wait. Signing day starts December 20th. We're just over a week away.
Yeah. I want Danny O'Neal here bad. Just because, three-star recruit, should be a four-star recruit just because of his height. You look at Sean Lewis developing quarterbacks, with Kent State, and then what he did last year. I think Shedeur had some really good moments last year. Also, I think Shedeur, if he cleans up some things like, holding the ball too long and, obviously becoming a better quarterback, like he's going to be a first-round draft pick after next season. So Sean Lewis getting his quarterback in there that he really wants, I don't know if Danny O'Neal would play right away. He might, but I think having Danny O'Neal in the system, getting ready to potentially be on the field in year 2 would be huge. For me, I want Danny O'Neal here very bad. And to see all of the pictures and all of the tweets from these recruits that came in over this past weekend, I mean, to me, John, when we talked about this, it's a nice, refreshing sight to see. It's really cool to see how Sean Lewis is already changing the program, just by, what he is doing off the field. Now, obviously, everything that matters is on the field. You got to get the right players, got to win, got to be good, got to fill that stadium, right? But everything he's doing as of right now, it's refreshing to see, and I think it's in the right direction. It's exactly what San Diego State, I think, needed to have happen to this program.
More quotes. These from Danny O'Neal himself, 247 Sports, to Steve Wiltfong. These are from Danny O'Neal. I had a great time in San Diego this weekend. He tells 247 Sports. He's close with Sean Lewis. Highlights were seeing Snapdragon Stadium, meeting the rest of the staff, and just being in beautiful San Diego. Those were the quotes from Danny O'Neal. There are quotes as well, I think, from his coach. Yes, at Cathedral in Indianapolis that says he's an incredible competitor, incredibly intelligent, obviously has a great arm, great accuracy with it, the complete deal.
I would bet a lot that Sean Lewis and Ryan Lindley and whoever, I forget their names because they're all brand new.
Yeah, they've made some hires on the offensive side, coaching-wise.
Yeah, quarterbacks coach and offensive, and all those people.
Yep.
I would bet you they have spent their majority of their time recruiting Danny O'Neal to try to come here.
Yeah, don't you wish you were a fly on the wall to know, to know really specifically how it did go? Because I would imagine this as well. If you were Sean Lewis and you're looking prep route right now for quarterbacks, well, you're getting towards early signing day.
Mm-hmm.
So if it is going to be Danny O'Neal, terrific, and that may or may not have an impact on what you do in the portal with quarterbacks.
Correct.
But if it isn't Danny O'Neal, well, clearly you're looking for, help, signal callers in your quarterback room.
Yeah.
So if it's not Danny O'Neal, where do you turn from there, via the prep route?
Yeah.
But again, the relationship with Sean Lewis, the fact that he decommitted from Colorado, the fact that he took an official visit the first weekend possible.
You saw the picture he took with his mom and dad in front of the Lamborghini?
That looked pretty fun.
That looked pretty sweet, even though his dad was still wearing Colorado shoes. Did you see that?
Oh, is that right? No, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
No, I didn't see that.
It was like the Nike Colorado buffs, like Air Force Ones, I think.
I got you.
Um,
What do you think? What's your?
That's all right. We can get you some Jordans. You can come here.
yeah,
Right.
they're way better, Danny. Trust me. If you want some Jordan 11s, Coach Dutch could hook you up. Trust me.
No doubt.
They're really nice shoes.
So what do you think? It happens or not? You're crossing your fingers. Waiting game.
It just feels like there's too much smoke here to all of a sudden last minute him commit to like Nebraska or Northwestern.
There were some schools in the Midwest
or
and the Big
Purdue,
Ten, yeah.
right? It would just feel like looking at his social media page, the amount of things that he has liked from San Diego State football and retweeted football, and then decommitting from Colorado the day before Sean O'Neill is announced as the Aztecs head coach. Like, doesn't it feel like all the dots are lining up for him to officially commit here in potentially the next week or two?
Find out sooner rather than later.